From the beginning, we wanted this home to feel grounded and enduring, while bringing in a fresh contemporary voice to Williamstown's historic streetscape. Williamstown has such a strong sense of place. Heritage homes, tree-lined streets, and an architectural character that people love. So it was important that the design felt respectful, yet forward-thinking. My name is Sharon and I am one of the co-founders of Arli Homes, and this is Project Alston. At Arli, we've had a long-standing relationship with Brickworks, and the project was the perfect opportunity to collaborate again. Materiality became the key to telling this story. We chose the GB Masonry Arcadia in Desert Sunrise as our hero element, not just as a construction material, but as the foundation of the design language. We used it to form the facade and the chimney, and then brought it inside to anchor the fireplace, entertainment unit, and the bar. Because the blockwork was so central, every decision around colour, form, and detail was made to complement it. The masonry created a strong sculptural base, allowing the upper level to feel light and float above, a contrast that gave the home a real sense of balance and calm.
When designing a home, one of the important elements I find is that there's a sense of ambiguity. What I mean by ambiguity is surprise and a subversion of what's normally expected. My name's Ian Brown, I'm the lead designer for this project. The home was site-driven, but trying to bring in elements that I quite often use in my designs. Even though each site brings its own constraints, I always bring my own design approach to each particular project. These quite often deal with a sense of ambiguity and turning the familiar into something that no longer looks familiar, abstracting the form, subverting someone's understanding of what's expected. You know, obviously the form of the facade is one of the important design elements. It was mostly affected by the constraints of the tapering nature of the site at the front. When using the blockwork, we thought we could incorporate that into a more heritage form. On the northern side of the building, there's a chimney that's sort of exaggerated. You find chimneys on most heritage buildings, and it's one of the requirements when you're working with heritage buildings. We decided to emphasize the chimney and abstract it. It's quite huge and it bleeds into the wall form, and it's quite a modern form, but still refers back to its heritage precedents. The blockwork is quite an important material on site. Not only does it define the sculptural effect, but we bring it inside to connect both inside and outside. The actual soft colour sort of reflects a lot of the other materials and timbers found on the internal part of the house. There's strips of blockwork used as an extension of the furniture and floor. The blockwork on the bottom ground level was meant to anchor the building, and we have quite deep fenestration or breaks in the building where the windows are, so it gave you a sense of solidness and security, whereas the top weatherboard sort of floated above that to some degree. The entrance itself divided the northern volume with the southern volume, and that opens up into a very small little entrance area which has a entry garden connected, so you move from the street into a very open garden area, which there's a sense of surprise as you walk through.
For me, Project Alston is a perfect example of how collaboration and thoughtful material choices can really transform a home. This design feels deeply connected to its site, it's timeless in its present, and quietly luxurious in the way it invites you in.